Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me, your guy Waddles. Welcome to a datapack showcase video. Players within the Minecraft community have wanted a cave update for a long time. Everybody sort of thought it was coming at Minecon 2019, and then the devs dropped the Nether update on us, and yeah, there's no cave update, at least until today. Well, kind of. Today we're going to take a look at a datapack that absolutely blew up on the Minecraft subreddit this week. This is the Cave Biomes datapack by I'm Cool Yeah 105. It's pretty crazy. Like, yeah, it's really good. As always with all of my datapack videos, elites, there will be a link to this datapack in the description, and this time I highly recommend that you check this out, especially if you felt kind of bored of Minecraft lately. This is the cave update that IBXToyCat and all of us wanted. It's beautiful, it's amazing. If you enjoy the video, help me out by leaving a like and subscribing. The best way to start today's video is definitely with a general summary, an overview of the datapack. The Cave Biomes datapack by I'm Cool Yeah 105 is massive. It's really cool, and seriously, it looks like it's one of the best done datapacks out there. The Cave Biomes datapack takes on a big task. This datapack aims to improve all of the caves in Minecraft, basically adding in a fan-made cave update, and it seriously does a really good job at that. This datapack adds 34 new randomly generated cave biomes, 6 brand new cave shapes, and 5 new structures to explore into your Minecraft worlds. This datapack improves the caves by increasing randomization and, like I just mentioned, adding biomes. With this datapack in your world, you'll now be able to find things like ice caves and sandstone caves, which is really cool. The spawner dungeons are improved, underground villages are added, and there's actually a new type of dungeon based upon classical elements as well. And if that wasn't enough to sell you on this pack, there's even some special custom items found in those elemental dungeons as well. So yeah, big yay. But there's definitely something that you should know before just dropping this into your world. This datapack revamps all caves, even caves that you've explored. So if you have builds underground, you should probably take a backup of your survival world before dropping this datapack into your world, just to be safe, because you never know. But that's about it. That's the datapack. Now let's start taking a look at some of these biomes. So, biome number 1 that we're stopping at today is right here in front of us. This biome is an underground jungle. Now, I've got to apologize. I don't know the exact, technical names. I couldn't find them anywhere, so underground jungle. Now, this biome is really cool. You have jungle trees growing underground, you have melons, and then you actually have spawners, spider spawners to be exact, which is a really cool touch. And the first note that I'd like to make, I really hope that whenever Mojang updates the caves, if they do, they add more spawners into the cave systems, because as it is right now, it's pretty easy to cave once you've got your end game loot. Like, it's kind of boring and repetitive, and yeah. Now back to the underground jungle. I think this area is really cool, and this definitely could be a nice way to get your hands on some jungle wood if you don't have a jungle anywhere near you. So definitely a really nice biome. There's melons here too, which are nice as well, but yeah, the underground jungle is sweet. Now, turning around and going into the ravine, we have this disgusting monstrosity right here, a diorite ravine, and then, like you guys saw when I was doing the summary, a diorite cave system too. Why? There's a villager, but why is this a thing? This is terrifying, and this is disgusting. Yeah, the diorite caves. Yeah, you won't find me in the diorite caves. Not ever. Never. Moving on. Here is the next cave biome. So this one looks like a Minecraft dungeon that got exploded and went everywhere. There's lots of mossy cobblestone and a ton of vines too. There's this cool top area as well. I looked around up here, but I couldn't find anything, so I think this is just one of those new cave structure generation things. Yeah, those things. Now I'd like to stop here and make another note. I really love how I'm Cool used the dead coral plants in these caves, because they fit in so well. I've always thought that these things should be in caves because, I mean, it looks like the type of plant life that you would maybe find in a cave. So big shout out to I'm Cool for that. I really like that touch of detail. Now before we head into the next biome, I'd like to show you guys how close all of this is so far. Right here we have the diorite cave, over there we have the jungle thing, we have another mossy cobble cave over there, and then over here we have the next one. This is the sandstone cave. Now, certain caves are biome dependent, and I guess this one isn't because we're not in a desert, but there's a better sandstone cave that I'll show you soon. This one has a bunch of sand, red in the normal variant, and that's about it. It's just a bunch of sand on the floor. Now, yeah, like I said, there's a better sandstone cave that I'll show you in a minute, but this one is a thing as well, and you'll probably end up finding this quite often. Next up, we find ourselves in a ravine with some villagers to take a look at two new custom generation things. First, the ravine. The ravine is a custom biome in itself, at least partially. On the ground, there's a bunch of podzol and coarse dirt, and then there's spruce trees growing everywhere, and pumpkins and sweet berries. I'm guessing that this is some sort of underground spruce biome, which is neat. Now over here, we have a bunch of villagers, and then behind the villagers, we have an underground village. These things are really, really cool. Now, I just ran through this thing to check it out before recording, but basically, it kind of looks like an underground mine shaft, but it's not. There's a bunch of rooms inside of these things, and there's even loot in some of the rooms, too. Now, I think the loot is probably based off of the village loot table. Like, I think maybe, I don't know, so far from what I've seen, the loot kind of just... It just looks normal, nothing too crazy or special. You see like map stuff in the cartography room. I don't know. I can't confirm that for sure though. This could be custom loot tables. I'm not too sure. This room is like a community farm. Really, really cool. And then going back down this hallway over to the center area, we have two more expanses of the town. The town is basically a plus shape. We'll go this way first. Another library right there. Then over down this way, we have a bridge over the ravine, an absolutely obliterated room, and then a really, really cool sheep farm room over here. I like how the walls were used. That's a really good idea, and I need to remember that for myself. Now heading back down this way, going down this hallway, we have a grindstone room with more loot. See, I think village stuff. Then over here we have a perfectly placed farming thing right over a ravine that also happens to have lava inside of it. I guess we have some like 200 IQ villagers in this town, not bad. And then last but not least, the cleric room, which I think is really, really cool. It looks like a church room and kind of neat. So that's an underground village and what they could look like. There's many, many other different variants though. Now this biome over here, this place gamers, is much better than the diorite cave. This is the granite cave. The granite hate, it has to chill. It has to calm down because granite is not bad. Diorite is the bad stuff and we need all our hate over there. So granite cave, good. You'll find me in the granite cave all the time. This place is another underground taiga biome. It's really, really cool. The trees are a whole lot taller this time. And again, there's pumpkin and sweet berries. This place is, well, honestly, I don't know. It looks like a forest biome, maybe a dark oak forest biome to be specific, but I don't know. There's like a lot of roses in here too, so maybe it's just a rose bush biome. I'm not too sure. It's a small cave though, but this cave does connect to this other biome. I created this all by myself, but that's a lot of obsidian. You could definitely make some good nether portals out of this stuff and not skip the corners, which is pretty cool. Yeah, an obsidian cave. I bet if I didn't have night vision and there was no lava there, that this place would feel really, really dark. Like, the lighting would just be crazy. Now, over here, I think this is just kind of like a generic random cave. There's stone, brick, and cobblestone and granite everywhere. It doesn't really look like anything specific, but it's definitely new. This did not generate like this before, and I think it looks really good too. Another disgusting place, pretty terrifying. Wouldn't make a base here, but I've got to say, I like the bridge around the edge. That's cool. If this was better looking, it would be cool to build a big base in the middle, going maybe all the way up to the surface. Alright, now we've gone really, really far. We're over in a desert now, actually by a desert pyramid. There's a village over there in that plains and forest biome, and then there's an acacia biome over here. Behind us is a warm ocean. Now, some of these cave biomes are going to be biome dependent. So if we go under the warm ocean, we can see a bunch of ocean-like biomes and an underground ocean mine shaft too, I guess. That's new. Didn't see that before. But yeah, this data pack had some prismarine caves, and oh man, they are really cool looking. It's honestly kind of weird to see so much prismarine outside of an ocean monument. This next biome is sweet. I'm calling this the coral caves because there's a bunch of coral everywhere, but the color down here is amazing. This is so cool. Now, I saw a coral, like, ravine somewhere. I gotta find it. Aha, here we are. The coral ravine, which is so cool. And it actually opens all the way up to the surface of the ocean, too, which makes things even cooler. Now, the spawner... a tropical fish spawner, actually. That's interesting. That's different. And I see some diamonds down there, too. Not bad. Moving right along to our next cave system, here we have some terracotta caves. This is going to be really good for collecting up terracotta. Mesa biomes are sometimes like really rare, and I would love to just be able to go under the ground and find terracotta. I mean, it would kind of make sense too. Terracotta is hardened clay, which you find under the ground almost anywhere anyways, so that would be really cool. Also, by the way, we're definitely not in a mesa. We're in a savanna right now. So yeah, you don't have to be under a mesa to find these things. Then over here, we have the sandstone biome that I was talking about earlier that is much better than the one that we saw before. These are the sandstone caves. There's lots of dead bushes, cactus, and a ton of sandstone everywhere. It's like crazy. The first time I found one of these, I thought I literally had gone back up to the surface or something, but no, this is underground and it's amazing. I also really like how there's smooth sandstone used in the generation of these caves, because I love this stuff for building. So you would definitely find me down here ripping this whole thing out, because sandstone looks so good. Here's a mesa cave that leads over into an underground village. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go through the underground village. It's pretty similar to the last one, but still, pretty cool looking. And then, before we move on to one final thing, here's a really cool ravine that I found. It's got yucky diorite, then it's got lots of mossy cobblestone, then a mesa biome, or red sandstone, and then mossy cobble, and then prismarine, all in the spans, oh, and I guess then desert as well, all in the stretch of one single ravine. That's kind of crazy, guys, and I think this ravine is a great showcase of how the biomes spawn. Sometimes you can find these things pretty close to each other, which I think is really cool. Oh, no way. Okay, I lied. There's one more biome we're going to check out. This. Take a look at that. That's a mycelium, a mushroom biome. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. I haven't seen this yet. That is sweet. Now we can actually get mycelium without having to go, like, all over the whole world. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, this biome wins. Okay, so if you can remember that intro that I did, I mentioned something about elemental dungeons. Well, in this data pack, there are 4 elemental dungeons that are very rare. The elements are fire, water, earth, and air. This thing right here, I think this is a fire elemental dungeon. We need to break in, though. I guess we'll go right here through the wall. That's good, and we'll just put the wall right back. There we go. Now we're in the dungeon. Now, this dungeon is pretty small. We have 4 different rooms. Inside of this room, we have a wither skeleton spawner, insanely useful for a wither skeleton farm. Over here, that's a zombie pigman spawner and an actual entrance. Nice. Then over here we have another wither skeleton spawner. Nice. And then a nether wart room. Cool. Now, sometimes some of these dungeons can be different. I did find a dungeon somewhere in this world that was a fire dungeon, and it had a blaze spawner and a chest below it with some custom loot. I'm gonna see if I can find that spawner. Dungeon. So here's this dungeon. This is a different one. We got the wither skeleton spawner right there, pigmen, then a nether wart farm, and then over here there was a blaze spawner, but I broke it, and right below it is this chest of loot with a diamond pickaxe of fire, but it's a shovel. So, yeah, I don't know. But this is definitely custom loot. And I think this is one of those custom items that the data pack was talking about adding into the game. Now, I don't really think it's a pickaxe. It's definitely a shovel, but, yeah, cool nonetheless. It has unbreaking too. So this is what a fire dungeon looks like. There are 3 other dungeons, but I haven't found them quite yet. So I guess I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. It's my guess that the water dungeon will spawn under an ocean. Earth and air, though, you're kind of on your own there. Sorry about that. I'm guessing maybe it'll be... I'm guessing maybe air will be in the mountains. I have no clue, though. But that's gonna actually have to do it for today, gamers. Sorry about that. I could seriously go and look at biomes all day long, but I don't know if that's what you guys would really want. If you liked this data pack, you should definitely check it out. There is a link to it down in the description. Definitely back up your world first, though. Don't forget to do that. Which biome was your favorite one? Let me know down below. My name is Waddles. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smash like, smash subscribe, smash notification bell. Check my links there in the description, like my Twitter, Instagram, maybe even Patreon if you're super kind. And on that note, big shout out to my patron Sarah R today. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. My name is Waddles. Stay cool.